Do you rent out your property? If so, then this video is for you. My name's Tyler. I'm a risk advisor here at the Win Agency, where we help people to win at finances. Today we're talking about various different things that you should know if you rent out any types of property. So the first thing you should look at when it comes to your insurance is the insurance company that you're taking out the policy from. There's various different companies out there. You've probably heard of State Farm, Nationwide, Allstate, all these different companies with massive marketing budgets that are all over TV, social media, the internet, and they're all blasting out why they're better. Most of these companies have a great AM Best rating, meaning that the financial strengths of these companies can support what they're doing. So in the event they have a large number of losses or claims in an area, they'll be able to financially pay out and the company will still be fine. But one thing you should look at is claims history of these various companies. A lot of companies don't like to pay out for roofing claims, or they don't want to pay for water pipe bursting, or various different exposures that homeowners and property owners face. So do your research or talk to a trusted advisor before taking out a policy. You don't want somebody that's just trying to push you to add more premium to their books. You want somebody that's truly there for you, advising you on how to protect yourself from risks. The next thing you need to look at is home sharing or short-term or long-term rentals included on your policy? When you took out the policy to cover this property or this second home or whatever it is that you're renting out, did you make sure that it was covered? So a lot of insurance companies exclude home sharing, be that Airbnb or be it leasing it out to a tenant. So make sure in your policy that it's protected. Bringing other people into your home brings in lots of different exposures. There may be months where it's vacant and a pipe could burst and there could be water draining through the house and nobody would know it. Insurance companies want to protect themselves from this. They want to protect from proximity to water if it's a vacation spot that you rent out. They want to make sure that other guests aren't bringing dogs that have bit people that can then increase your liability exposure. And that there's going to be business income from a property when you're renting it out. So there's various different reasons insurance companies stay away from rental properties, but there's a lot of them that still cover it. So talk to us today. Here at the Win Agency, this is kind of our bread and butter. We deal every day with people that are renting out properties but need to make sure that they're protected. So I also want to bring up just a few different coverage items you should look at on your policy once you know that the AM Best rating of the company is solid, they can pay out on various different types of claims, and you know that short and long-term rentals are covered. So first, I want you to look at replacement cost on contents. So basically what this means is you will get the cost to replace whatever items that are in your home in the event that they're lost. You will not have a deduction for depreciation. So in the event that the value of these items that are lost goes down over time, you're not going to get a check for the value then. You'll get a check for the value of replacing the item to restore you back to whole. I also want you to look at increased or extended replacement cost coverage on the property. So right now with increased cost of building and lumber and various materials that go into constructing a home, it is more and more and more expensive to build back a building. So right now, if your property is worth $250,000, but it would cost you $400,000 to rebuild it thanks to the increased construction costs, your policy is going to have a really big gap, $150,000 not covered unless you have an increased coverage extension on there. It's an easy endorsement, but most people overlook it. And it can be as little as $25 or $50 a year to add this onto your policy. Finally, I want you to look at sewer and water backup. So a lot of times you may have a sump pump or a drain that has water backing up that nobody notices. So really, if you have a property that's vacant, you have a huge exposure here, and you may be left with your pants down and completely unprotected. So my advice to you, deal with somebody that's here for you. Deal with the Win Agency. Our job is to help you to win at finances. Thanks. We look forward to talking to you. Have a great day.